All right, today we're at Stoney Creek Park, and it's the morning time, as you can see here. What a beautiful day we
bright
have.
and early in the morning.
And there's a lot of people digging in the dirt here. What's going on?
Well, this is the Butterfly Garden at Stoney Creek Park, and this is a garden that the MasterGardeners help maintain. And we work with Goldsboro Parks and Recs with helping maintain it. They provide as far as what we need, compost, mulch, and so forth. And they help maintain, add plants, make decisions on the plants for it to be a butterfly garden to attract butterflies.
A butterfly garden. Well, you know, I've never tried that. I have tried bird seed, but I didn't get any birds out of it. So if I could find some butterfly seeds, start a butterfly garden. How's that? We'll try that. Okay, maybe not. All right. So what are we've got some great examples of things around here. Let's walk around and take a look at what we have.
Okay, sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your name?
Eileen.
Hi, Eileen. Eileen, you lean, we all lean, right?
Yeah.
That's something else. But what are you doing here?
I'm weeding.
Weeding.
Getting rid of all these weeds so we can plant new flowers.
Is there an easy way to do it?
No.
No. Just dig. The best and most effective way is by hand, right?
Right.
Just pull them out, and you got to pull them out by the roots.
Right. Sometimes you have to dig to get the roots out.
And if you don't pull them out by the roots, what happens?
They come back.
No, those rascals. Okay. How long have you been working out here, this butterfly garden?
3 years.
3 years. All right. All right. What are some of the things we're going to see growing in this area?
Well, there's salvia.
All right. That's a nice tall plant.
Uh-huh.
Do we know what color that is of salvia? No, that's
this
okay.
over here says black and blue, but it's hard to tell right now because things haven't come up yet.
Yeah. So when will this area be in full bloom here? How long will that be? Do you have any idea? Say June?
Probably.
Yeah, early June, late May. All right, very good. Well,
and we've had an early spring, so they might come up earlier.
Okay, Eileen, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. What are you doing? Weeding.
Same as Eileen.
Okay, Eileen, and all right. What's your name?
Brenda.
That's exactly right.
Yes.
So, Brenda, what do we see growing in this area besides weeds?
Not much right now.
Well, I know, but it'll get there, right?
Yeah, we're gonna plant some flowers today, and I think Virginia just told me we're gonna get rid of this rose bush and put in another one because I think the deer come out here and nibble on these.
Oh, deer. I mean deer.
Yes, deer.
Deer? We have deer in this area?
Oh yeah, they've eaten several of our plants out here.
Is that right?
Right. Yeah.
They like roses?
Evidently.
Apparently they do. All right. So what's going to happen to this? Will somebody replant it somewhere else?
Probably.
Okay.
But they planning to get some new ones to go there.
Okay. Is this salvia here? This is not big enough for salvia.
No, that's a weed.
Oh, is that a weed?
That's yeah. It doesn't look like it. Looks like a nice plant.
It looks like a nice plant.
And they say a weed is just a plant out of place. So.
Exactly. That's what I was told. It doesn't matter. It could be a rose bush, and if it's not growing where it's supposed to, it's a weed.
It's a weed. Yeah.
Very good. How long have you been working out here at the?
Well, I've been a master gardener since 2006, and I can't remember the year we started this garden.
What, 3 or 4 years ago?
Yeah. So I've been working out here ever since it started. Yeah.
Excellent. All right. Thank you, Brenda.
You're welcome.
Now we're talking to Ken in Virginia. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. Hey, Virginia.
Hey,
you are Virginia. He's Ken, right?
No, he's Larry.
Hey, that's Ken over there. Yeah, I'll get to him in a minute there. What are you doing?
Pulling weeds,
That's
pulling nutgrass.
Nutgrass.
Yes.
That's a pain, isn't it?
Yes, you have to get real deep.
All right. Show me what nutgrass looks like.
Right here.
Yeah. Okay.
You see it?
Yeah. Kind of.
Bunch of it right next
Kind of like.
Yeah, right there.
Like that right there.
There's some right there.
Yeah, there's some right there. Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. And it looks like it's going to start out as a very pleasant.
Yeah, you can't get it pulling like that unless
unless you dig down into it there.
You can't get the nut out.
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it?
See?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. And that is a major problem for us here in Wayne County, isn't it? All right. So what's the best way to get it out?
Dig, dig, dig.
Just got to dig it and get the nut out, right? All right. Is that yarrow?
Yes, it is.
All right. That's pretty, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And
And that's a bee balm behind it.
bee
It's
balm,
bloom jet.
attracting bees and butterflies,
Yes.
right? All right. That's starting to really bloom out nicely there, and it
Yeah.
grows easily.
The garden looks kind of sorry right now, but it'll get better.
Well, it's still early in the year.
Right.
You know,
That's right.
when April, in fact, sometimes in March when it starts warming up, I want to get out and start doing things. That's a little early though,
Yeah.
isn't it? You don't expect anything to be growing then.
Well, some things come up that early.
Well, yeah, pansies and things.
But we
like
have a
that.
problem with deer out here too.
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realize we had that big a deer population in this area.
Yo, the people that walk here in the morning say that there's a big herd that comes out here.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll have to come out early and
Yeah.
try to catch them. I don't mean catch them. I mean,
Yeah.
well, you know what I mean.
Well, you can.
No, I'd rather
Then he
not.
wouldn't eat our plants.
They'll hurt you. No, stop them from eating the plants.
Right.
All right. Larry, what is this right here? Any idea what that might be? Looks like a shrub to me.
That's pyracantha, isn't it? Barberry, that's
Barberry?
right. Barberry.
Okay, barberry. All right. Is it from the Barbary Coast? Maybe not.
Might be.
Could be. All right.
Has a lot
All
of
right.
dead we need to cut off of it.
Yeah. All right. Now, will that be cut back this time of year, or is it too late for that?
We're not going to cut it back, but we're just going to take all the dead out of it.
Take the dead off
Yeah,
of it.
kind of shape it up a little bit.
All right. Very good. How long you been doing this, Virginia?
About 10 years.
Have you really?
Well, I mean, I've been digging in the dirt for a long time,
Yeah, I understand that.
but
yeah.
I've been a master gardener for 10
About
years.
10 years. How about you, Larry?
I've been one for 4 years.
4 years. Very good. Very good. Ken, are you digging weeds with a shovel? With a what is that?
Yeah, well, it's called tile spade.
Yeah, the tile spade. Okay,
And,
I knew that.
This wiregrass, you have to go real deep. It puts out rhizomes all over the place, and
Yeah,
it comes back unless you go down and get it.
yeah. And these runners will, like you say, they get down deep.
They do. Yes.
Wiregrass. Isn't there another name for that?
Well, it's a Bermuda. It's a Bermuda
that's
grass.
what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that the other day. She and I did.
Yeah.
But it's a weed right now.
Yeah, this kind is, and it'll go under fences. It'll go everywhere.
It
Go
will.
into flower
It'll go
gardens.
into rocks, and then it'll go under driveways. And,
Yes, it will.
All right. Very good. How long you been doing this, Ken?
I've been a master gardener 10 years.
Oh yeah.
And we started this about 6-7 years
Was
ago.
it that long ago?
Yeah.
Okay, I remember that.
Yeah, and we had a little thing when they had the dedication of the Stoney Creek
Yeah.
garden here. But yeah, we've made some improvements and you got some good curbing and everything, and we work with the Parks Department and try to get things done.
Well, we're excited about what you're doing, and it's going to be beautiful.
Oh, well,
It is
thank
every
you.
year. It
Yeah.
is every year. You do a great
Again,
job.
like
of it.
Virginia says, we got a deer problem, but
Yeah. Well.
we might have a venison roast.
Well, now, I'll make sure the SPCA doesn't hear this, okay?
That's right.
We'll make sure about that. Now we're talking with Margaret. And I don't see a play going on out here. What are you doing here?
This is the play.
Oh, this is the play, huh? Okay, what are you doing?
Well, I'm getting my gloves on.
Okay.
Do some weeding.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, the weeding is the big thing today. I just take my orders and whatever they say.
I understand. Well, weeding is so important. Now, how often, do you have any idea how often we have to weed out here?
I really don't. I think that we're just in the big season. After
Yeah.
all that rain, it brings them out.
Yeah.
But as you can see, it's going to be beautiful with
It
this
is.
lovely, rich dirt and
Yeah, this is good stuff here. I mean, look at that. That is nice.
Look
and
at the
dark.
texture of that
I know,
stuff.
it's great. It's
Great
good,
stuff.
Good drainage, and it's rich in nutrients.
I don't see any worms, but
Well, I'd be tempted. If I saw worms in there, I'd be tempted to take the rest of the day.
no, I think they're supposed to be good.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You don't just feed fish with them, do you?
No, I'm fairly a newcomer at this master gardener
Oh,
thing.
are you?
Yeah, so I don't know all the answers, but I've really enjoyed it. And
Well, you don't have to know all the answers. It's just so much fun. It's relaxing. Gardening is just great.
it is a great release.
It is. It is. All right, Margaret. Thank you so much.
Good to see
All right,
you,
Good
Wayne.
to see you as well. Now we're talking with, what's your name?
Connie.
Connie. We're talking with Connie. Connie. Hi,
Yes, sir.
Connie.
How are you?
What are you doing out here, Connie?
Well, I'm going to show you a few tools you can use once you start to get a little age on you to garden.
Watch it. Okay.
Of course, you can always go up in a raised bed, then you don't have to stoop over.
Okay.
But
well, okay.
my daughter gave me this for Christmas 2 years ago.
This is nice.
It was insulting because I didn't think I needed something like this. Man, I'm getting old. But it's a two-way. If you do something high, you can sit up. If you want to be closer to the ground, you just flip it over.
And then you just get right down on the ground there.
Yes, sir.
All right, very good.
And this is a new tool I found recently.
All right, let's show that to the camera there. What do you have there?
It's called a cobra head.
Oh, I believe that. Yeah, cobra head.
You can see why it looks like the cobra snake.
Yeah.
It's a mess right now. It's all muddy.
Well, it's going to get that way, isn't it? Yeah.
It's very good to get in little tight spaces, like up against bricks or right here against. See how I can get right against the edge. So that's a handy dandy little tool.
It looks a little handy. And what do you call it? Cobra head,
Cobra
right?
head.
Okay, very good. So the main idea today is to be out here weeding, right?
Yes,
We're
sir.
weeding.
Yes, sir.
All right, very good. Give us an example of how you'd weed there, if you would.
Well, it's already cleaned out. As you can see, there's no weeds. It's perfect.
Well, duh, yeah.
But I would go like this.
Okay. You got to get the roots.
Yep, got to
Right?
get the roots.
Got to get the roots.
Didn't get the root on that
All right.
one. But
Gee, okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right, thank you, Connie.
thank you.
Jessica, this looks like a lot of fun. Tell me about the Master Gardeners. Now, this is an organization that does what?
It is. It's a program through NC State University, and it's all the local extension offices throughout the state have Master Gardener programs within their county, and anybody can apply to be a Master Gardener volunteer. And what they do is we provide training for them, and then they volunteer in our office to help us with like this, with maintaining some of the gardens we have. For examples throughout the county, they help us with our plant clinic, like we've talked about before, and answering questions. But there's a lot of opportunities for them to continue learning, and we have a couple of trips each year, so they have the opportunity to continue learning. So it's a trade-off that as far as they get the gardening knowledge, and then in trade they help volunteer for our office.
Yeah.
And so if anybody's interested in being a Master Gardener volunteer, we're probably going to do a training in the fall, and we'll send out applications via email, so they can contact our office to see how to get on our gardening email list, and that'll be the first place that we send out the information and the application to fill out. As far as the application, what we're looking for is people that's interested in volunteering, but you don't have to have any prior gardening knowledge. A lot of times
I was going to make that point.
Yes.
You don't have to know anything.
You don't have to know anything.
You
about
just
gardening.
have to have an interest.
Yes, and even when you go through the training, you'll really get a lot of gardening information in the training, but it takes time to absorb all that. So doing things like this and working with other Master Gardeners, that's how a lot of them learn over the years of picking up more and more information. So you're always learning with this program.
The Master Gardeners program is not only a North Carolina program, it's national.
It covers the country. It's a national program with extension offices, extension programs throughout the nation, and all of them's a little different. Each county's kind of just uniquely meets the needs for that county. So with this, we try to focus on helping educate the public on gardening and getting them excited about gardening, but helping them guide them and what they need to do with their gardening, with their gardens, and answer their gardening questions.
And like you said, the important thing is you don't have to know anything about gardening.
No,
you just have to have an interest, and you have to want to learn.
Yes.
And you come into this thing not knowing much at all, and you leave almost an expert.
You do, and that's what we're looking for, is somebody that's interested in learning, and then, like I said, because it is a volunteer program, interested in volunteering and contributing back to our office. So, yes.
And then you go home and then you apply all this knowledge to your yard and garden.
Absolutely,
right?
yes, you do.
All
So,
right,
yes.
and it's a lot of fun.
It is. It's a lot of fun. So that we have a great group. We have about 21 volunteers right now that are active, and a really great group. And all of them is willing to teach each other and help the newer ones that come in learn. And they're a really good group to work with.
From what I've seen in the past, Jessica, anybody who's interested, they need to get in right away, because you often end up with a waiting list.
Yeah, sometimes we do, and that's why we've kind of converted where getting on that email list is going to be be the first place. So we do have a gardening email listserv that we can provide just real quick instructions to apply to set up that email, so that way you'll receive the information when we send it out.
Okay, and how do they do that again?
They can contact the office. The extension office number is 919-731-1520.
Jessica Strickland is the horticulture agent for the County of Wayne Extension Office, and I appreciate it again.
Thank you.
You got so much information
yes.
bouncing around in that head of yours.
Too much.
Well, no, you got a lot there. That's all right. Very good. Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you.